Alisha Boe didn't just appear on your screen, she made you feel something. As Jessica Davis in 13. Reasons Why, she embodied trauma and strength in equal measure, forcing audiences to confront conversations they weren't ready for. But now, she's rewriting her narrative completely. No longer the teenage girl carrying the weight of high school trauma, she's striding into historical drama, elegance, and emotional depth with the Buccaneers. In the corseted world of 1870s England, she's no victim, she's a force. And while fans marvel at her transformation, industry eyes are fixed on the bigger question: is this her career renaissance, or just the start of her real story? When Alisha posted her fresh pixie cut to social media, the internet didn't just notice, it erupted. Gone were the long, cascading curls we'd all associated with her softer roles. In their place was a bold, almost androgynous chop that screamed, independence. "I wanted to look like someone who could walk into a room and change the air," she said. And she does. Some fans cheered her on, others questioned the move. But Alisha didn't care. This wasn't a style change, it was a statement. In a business obsessed with beauty and branding, she made it clear she'll define herself. Thank you very much. In The Buccaneers, Alisha plays Conchita, a loud, unapologetic American woman stirring scandal in stiff British society. But off camera, it's Alisha who's shaking up the narrative. Season 2 digs deeper into her storyline, giving her more complexity, more screen time, and more control. Sources whisper about heated scenes on set, creative disagreements, and her refusal to play a stereotype. But here's the truth. Alisha is finally stepping into roles that let her be loud, messy, powerful, and real. "I don't want to be polite in a period piece," she said. "I want to be unforgettable." And that's exactly what she's becoming. In a sea of contour queens and flawless filters, Alisha is keeping it real and glowing while doing it. She's ditched the 20-step routines for simple, clean skincare. Her secret? Drugstore products, minimal makeup, and a whole lot of confidence. On red carpets and magazine shoots, she stuns with bold lips, burgundy blush, and eyes that tell their own story. But don't be fooled. It's not about trends. It's about control. "I don't glam up for approval," she said. "I do it for play." That freedom shows in every look, every shot, every unapologetic appearance. She's not following the beauty playbook, she's rewriting it. Born to a Somali father and Norwegian mother, Alisha has spent her career navigating the gray area Hollywood still doesn't know how to handle. "I was never quite enough of anything," she once said. "Too dark for white roles, too light for black ones." It hurt, but it also made her fierce. Now in The Buccaneers, she finally gets to exist in a space without explanation. She's not cast to check a box, she's cast to lead, and she's owning every second. For anyone who's ever felt unseen, Alisha is becoming the kind of star who doesn't wait for the industry to make space. She takes it. Alisha doesn't tweet fluff, she doesn't smile through silence. When she talks, people listen, and not just because she's famous. From mental health to sexual assault, from systemic racism to casting hypocrisy, she's spoken up when others have backed out. "You can't be afraid of being uncomfortable," she said. Truth should always be louder than fear. Whether she's sitting with students or standing on set, Alisha is using her voice to shift the culture, not just react to it. And sure, some critics say she's too outspoken, but she's not here for their approval. She's here for change. Alisha Boe is in a place few stars ever reach, the moment where reinvention meets risk. She's traded teen angst for adult ambition, shedding softness for power, and not everyone's ready for it. Her choices are bold, her voice is loud, her look, unapologetic. Some call it a rebrand, others call it rebellion. But for Alisha, it's just the truth. She's not chasing a lane, she's paving her own. If the Buccaneers mark her next big chapter, it's because she wrote it herself. One thing's for sure, she's not just stepping into the spotlight, she's aiming to own it. Joey King's journey from child star in Ramona and Beezus to Emmy-nominated powerhouse in The Act has been nothing short of a Hollywood transformation. But her reinvention didn't stop with a single role. At 24, she's become one of the most versatile and strategic young women in the industry, balancing streaming hits, indie drama, fashion evolution, and even production. The public watched her grow up in rom-coms and Netflix franchises, but she's now commanding the kind of projects actors twice her age struggle to secure. From fan-favorite roles to boardroom deals, Joey is no longer the kid sister in family films. She's a grown woman redefining her power. And the entertainment world? It's watching, curious whether this momentum is a flash of brilliance or the start of something legendary. In 2025, Joey made headlines for debuting bleached eyebrows, joking on TikTok that she looked like the Lorax with contour. While some fans applauded her bold look, others questioned if she was trying too hard to break from her wholesome image. Even her own mother's reaction went viral when Joey confessed her mom was horrified. Yet Joey defended the look with confidence, saying she wanted to experiment without fear. And that seems to be the theme of this new chapter: fearless experimentation. Whether it's her recent role in the sci-fi film Uglies, where she plays a rebel in a dystopian world obsessed with perfection, or her edgy photo shoots for Grazia and W, Joey's no longer trying to fit a mold, she's creating her own. But in a world quick to critique, every risk she takes comes with a tidal wave of reaction, both praise and pushback. Joey's ambition isn't confined to the screen. Through her production company, All the King's Horses, she's stepping into the role of producer and creative driver. She spent nearly a decade championing Uglies before finally seeing it greenlit by Netflix, a testament to her persistence and vision. She's also executive producing Hulu's We Were the Lucky Ones, a Holocaust drama based on a true story where she plays Helena Kirk, a fierce survivor. In interviews, Joey speaks about how being a producer makes her appreciate everyone on set, from camera operators to costume designers. While some still view her as the girl from the kissing booth, she's sitting in pitch meetings, reading scripts as a decision maker, and thinking like a studio head. Few her age are balancing both stardom and strategy, and even fewer are doing it with such visible results. Over the last 2 years, Joey has turned the red carpet into her own kind of performance space. At the 2025 SAG Awards, she stunned in a custom pale blue Miu Miu gown. Elegant, structured, and paired with bleached brows, it was the moment that officially said, Joey's grown up. Days later, she hit the Cannes red carpet in a sheer, corset dress that had tabloids buzzing. Critics called it too risque for someone who once played a squeaky clean teen. Fans, however, celebrated the shift. She's not seeking permission anymore, one tweet read, and it's true. Joey's fashion statements, bold, provocative, dramatic, are no longer about impressing stylists or brands. They're about expressing transition. If her acting portfolio shows artistic evolution, her fashion shows the emotional one. Every outfit, every pose, every stare down the lens is a reminder that Joey King is no longer trying to be palatable. She's trying to be powerful. Despite her polished public image, Joey has remained unusually relatable. She often posts chaotic moments on Instagram, burning her chin with a curling iron, spilling spaghetti in her kitchen, or forgetting her lines during a self-tape. "I'm a mess sometimes," she said in a recent live stream, but it's that honesty that fans connect with. She's also spoken openly about her mental health, revealing that she uses therapy, journaling, and meditation to cope with anxiety and pressure. Unlike many celebrities her age who stay locked in curated personas, Joey balances her edgy reinvention with raw reality. That contrast between fearless red carpet queen and clumsy, giggling 20-something is what makes her magnetic. But some industry observers wonder, is she stretching herself too thin? Between production duties, acting, public events, and personal growth, how long can she keep everything perfectly balanced?